Good morning, guys. It is Tuesday, January 30th today, and I am on my way to get my weight loss surgery today. Okay, it's kind of crazy. Like, why am I excited about going and getting my stomach cut out? Huh? Um, Dude, I was supposed to be there at 7:15. I have my surgery is at 9:15 today with a check-in time of 7:15, and guess what time it is right now? Guess what time it is? I'll let you guess. Yep, it's 7:15 a.m. and that's when I'm leaving my house to go there. Yo, that African gene is very strong with me. Like, just I am not about being on time for some reason. I am always like struggling. Like, I literally will have 2 hours and I'm like, I'm just gonna wait. Okay? And then I wait until it's like too late, and then I'm rushing to get out of the house. But I am super excited today, guys. Oh my goodness, I cannot tell you how excited I am. Like, I'm so nervous. Yesterday I was like in my emotions. I was scared and nervous, like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? And I am really ashy right now because I had to take a shower with this special soap that you have to use. So you have to like wash yourself really well with it, especially in your abdomen area. And then you cannot put any lotion on. So I just put Vaseline on my face so that I don't look crazy or as ashy as I can get. But now my hands are already ashy and I can't put any lotion on. So, oh man. But yeah, so I am on my way to get surgery. I was really nervous yesterday. Gosh, I was really nervous. But now I feel cool and collected. I prayed, about it. I've asked God to protect me, and I prayed over my surgeon. So I'm really hoping that everything goes well today. I am running late as per usual, but hopefully it doesn't make too much of a difference. But yeah, I'm excited. I don't think I'm excited about them cutting me up, taking my stomach out. I am mostly excited about the changes, like losing the weight and just embracing a new lifestyle. Like, that's what I am excited about. And I'm nervous about the cutting my stomach out and all the effects that's gonna have. And I'll talk to you guys more about everything, like when I get there, when I get into the waiting room. I should have brought my headphones. I forgot my headphones. But yeah, I am on my way. I'll talk to you when I get there. The sun is out in Colorado today, which is fantastic. But yeah, I'll talk to you when I get there, okay? Okay, I am in my gown. It's a little big. And I am waiting for the pre-op, and then I'll be going into surgery. Guys, am I crazy? I feel a little crazy for doing this. But also, no, I don't feel crazy. Like, I'm having mixed emotions, okay? Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is how I looks like after surgery, okay? Now, you saw me in that beginning video. Yo, I was all smiles. I was like, oh yeah, I'm going in. Guys, I didn't even pack a bag, okay? Because I was not expecting to stay at the hospital. I was not expecting the pain to be the level that it was. I had watched videos about this. People were talking about gas pain, gas pain. I thought gas pain only existed in your butt, okay? But this was on another level. And it was in my stomach and it hurt so much. So walking was the only thing that could stop it. And my family came to see me, and here they are recording me while I'm walking. I am not gonna lie to you guys. I have like recorded myself numerous times, cleaning. You can see my full body and everything. But like seeing myself at this hospital looking the way that I did, it was just a complete mind opener at how big I was. I still am. I'm losing the weight now, but I'm just so crazed out by it because, in your mind's eye, you're not as big as you actually look. Like in your mind, you're just not. But when you see yourself visually, it's just a completely different thing. But yeah, I was not prepared for that surgery like I thought I was. The pain was unbearable, but they gave me lots of meds and I was able to make it, which was really good. And then so I ended up spending the night at the hospital, which I really liked because, as a mom, you like to be taken care of once in a while. If that means being in a hospital bed, then so be it, okay? But no, for real, like, I spent the night. I got just discharged the next morning, so it wasn't all that bad. But, whew, I was not prepared at all. Hi, guys. So, it is day 3. Well, I'm 3 days post-op. Oh, when I came out of surgery, I was in so much pain, that I just chose not to record anything. I was just like, I'm just not gonna film this right now because I was in so much pain. So I was basically on just pain management, walking, making sure that I'm taking in the fluids that they want me to take in, and getting as much rest as I can. I literally was just drowsy the whole time. So I went into surgery at like 9:15, and I think I came out of it at like 1 something. And that's kind of when I woke up, and then I was just like, I just woke up from the anesthesia, and whew, it was painful. They gave me some really good pain meds though. I had a lot of nausea too during the whole thing, and it's because of course they cut out your stomach, so yeah, nausea is expected. The second day I was doing a little better, or the first day actually I had to do quite a bit of walking just because it really helps with the pain. Walked for a little bit. I am on my way to go pick up some beef, and then I gotta go to the store, and then I'm also working tonight, so that's fun. But I just wanted to give you guys like a quick update while I'm driving to my parents' house. And yeah, I'll talk to you more about this whole experience a little bit later on. So I am enjoying my little protein drink. I just dropped the kids off at school. I didn't really have anything to drink or drink rather, because that's all I'm doing before I took them to school. So I just had some water and then came back home so that I can do this, because it takes me a while to actually finish it. So I already showed you guys, but I am doing the Premier Protein. That's the one it's one of the recommended like protein shakes that you should have. They don't want you having smoothies. So even if I'm gonna make a protein shake at home, it has to be just the just the whey protein and water or milk, nothing else. So yeah, this is what I've been having. I don't like them at all. I cannot wait until I don't have to take them anymore. But it's a really great source of protein. You get like 30 grams of protein for each bottle, which is great. And I'm supposed to be getting in at least 60 grams of protein a day, which has been really difficult because I can only, right now, I am, oh, by the way, I didn't even tell you guys. So I am on week, so this is day 14 actually. I think, I don't know what day was the last time that I talked to you, but I am on day 14. So 2 weeks after surgery, and I am on a full liquid diet, which means that I cannot have anything, I can't have any solid food. I can only have full liquids. So protein shakes, I can have thick soups that are liquid, I can have broth, and things of that nature. So when I got out of surgery, I was on a clear liquid diet for about 2 days. I only had water at that point. I didn't really have an appetite for anything else, but I could also have broth or I think I could have soup, but I'm not sure. But I had a 2 week clear liquid diet. Now I am on a full liquid diet. So today is my last day on this, but I don't even feel like progressing to the next one, which is going to be a pureed diet. So basically like baby food. Oh my gosh. I really like, I have my appointment in 2 days, like a follow-up appointment. So I want to see what she's going to tell me, if I can just move on to soft foods instead of doing the puree diet, because I feel like it doesn't really make sense for me to do that. Um I've already been like eating thick soups and whatnot, so I don't know what the point is of the puree diet. But yeah, this is kind of what I have had to have for breakfast. I really miss tea. I am a Kenyan woman. I love my tea in the morning with bread and eggs. And I haven't had that for over 3 weeks, and it has been challenging. But this whole journey has been challenging, but it's been what I wanted, you know? I actually just wanted to kind of sit down here and talk to you guys a little bit about why I decided to do this. There's a lot of stigma out there about weight loss surgery, or it's the easy way out, or you don't have to do anything. You don't. Why didn't you just do exercise and all that good stuff? To be honest with you, like, I really don't care about the opinions. Like, everybody is entitled to their opinion. I am posting this online, so I realize that I'm kind of opening myself up to those opinions, which is okay. But I am letting you know that it doesn't, like, it's irrelevant to me what people think about my decision to have this surgery. Like, I did it for me, not for anybody else, for me and my kids who are going to benefit from me losing this weight. So if you followed my journey at all, then you know very well that I have struggled a lot with co-parenting. So the last few years have been really stressful. I have been depressed a lot. I have, I've shared a lot of that in my cleaning videos. And, that those episodes of depression and stress led to me like just getting to a very low place where I just didn't really care about myself. Like, I didn't care about how I looked. I didn't care about my appearance, my weight. I just kind of felt hopeless, and I just stopped caring. And as a result of that, of course, I gained a lot of weight. If you look at my old videos like 4 years ago and you see the recent videos, you'll kind of notice the difference. I have gained a lot of weight within the last few years because of all the stress that have come with my single motherhood journey. And recently, I have gotten to a really good place mentally. I sought a therapist. I, sought God, and I just found myself in a really better place mentally than I have been in a long time. So I have tried to lose weight a lot in the past, but I have struggled tremendously. Um, of course, with stress, with depression, it doesn't really help with losing weight. It's easy to get discouraged, especially for me. Like I have, like I was, I mean, I still kind of am, but I am at the very highest that I've ever been in my life. I've never been this big before, and so it was really challenging for me to kind of lose that weight, because I knew that I had to lose a lot of pounds. I have to lose at least 120 pounds to be at where I want to be. Well, actually, more like 150 pounds. So I felt really discouraged about that. I kind of felt like I was like, how am I going to do this? I was already stressed with everything that's going on in my life, and then I got to lose weight, I got to form new habits. All of that stuff was very stressful for me, and just made it really challenging for me to actually focus on losing my weight. So there are three reasons why I decided to do weight loss surgeries. Like I wasn't thinking about this for a long time. It was just last year that I decided, you know what, I really want to do something. I need something to help me. I need some sort of tool, because I was really overweight. So that's number one. I was really overweight. I My body has been struggling. I get comments on my cleaning videos. People are telling me, "Oh, if you lose weight, you would be so much better. You could do so much." I'm like, you really don't think I know that? Like, you really don't think I know that if I lose weight, I'll be better? Like, you think I wake up in the morning and I struggle through things just so I can, post a video and you can remind me that of something that I don't know. But like, I have struggled a lot with back pain, lower back pain. Like, I have just being able to stand for 2 minutes was difficult for me, like extremely difficult. So that's why you guys haven't even been getting cleaning videos, because just doing, like, filming cleaning videos was just challenging because I can't stand for very long. Or I couldn't. Right now I can, but I couldn't stand for very long. I couldn't walk for very long without feeling exhausted, without my back really hurting. Like, it would lock up on me. And I had to stop. I had to stop and squat to kind of stretch it out a bit so that it would feel better, or I had to sit down, and so that I could relax the muscles. But my back was really bad. And when your back is really bad, when you can't walk, how exactly are you going to exercise, So it was really challenging for me, because I was like, gosh, I can't walk for very long. My back really hurts. Um, so I'm supposed to exercise, but I can't even do that because I'm struggling right now with that. So I really needed a tool that would be able to help me kind of jumpstart, this weight loss journey. And this surgery has been that tool for me. I really want to be able to, ride roller coaster rides with my kids. That's something that I have not been able to do because I have some really big thighs, which I love. I love my big thighs, but those things do not fit in them roller coaster seats. um, so, just thinking about all those things, it kind of made me feel like I really needed something that would help me. And this surgery has been that thing. I did a lot of research. Well, I didn't do that much research before I did the surgery. I mostly was looking for, like, when I went in, so last year is when I decided that I would do the surgery. So I honestly, like, went in as a joke. Like, I looked for different places online. I just searched for bariatric surgery online, and I found this place. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go in for a consultation. Like, I wasn't even, I hadn't made up my mind at that point. So I went in for a consultation, and literally, I was already a patient when I got there. So I went in, they told me about all the different surgeries that you could have. You can do a bypass surgery, which is, I guess, where they put some sort of, I don't know if that's bypass. Okay, I don't know all the different surgeries. I got the gastric sleeve surgery, which is where they cut off a portion of your stomach, like 85% of your stomach. At first, I actually wanted to do the uh, duodenal switch surgery. That's what, because my BMI was really high, and I think it still is, but it was really high, like 55, which is really high. And so they told me that, for me to lose the most weight, I would need to do like the duodenal switch surgery, which is where they cut off a portion of your stomach and they reroute your intestines so that food passes much quickly through your body. Like with that surgery, there's a lot of malnutrition because your body doesn't get to absorb a lot of the nutrients, since it just goes from the stomach to the intestines. Like, if you don't know much about the body's anatomy, then you can look into that. But usually your food is digested. Digestion starts in the mouth, right? It goes down the esophagus, goes to your stomach, and then it goes through the intestines, and those are pretty long, right? So it goes through the intestines, and then that's where all the stuff is absorbed into your body. So when they cut off your intestine, it means that you're not going to get a lot of nutrients absorbed. I was really scared about that surgery. Like, at first I wanted to do it, but I ended up changing my mind. Like, on my pre-op appointment, I decided that I wouldn't do that surgery, especially because, like, you have to take a lot of vitamins with that because your body's not really absorbing a lot of nutrients. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do the gastric sleeve surgery. So that's what I ended up doing. But, so yeah, so when I went to my appointment, when I went to my consultation, they just told me about all the different surgeries. At first, I wanted to do the duodenal switch, but I later changed my mind. So first, they told me the requirements for the insurance. For my insurance, I had to take six classes. So these are all nutritional classes that you take throughout, for 6 months. So they're nutritional classes. You also have to meet with a psychologist or therapist, rather, to find out if you're ready for surgery, because it is a major surgery that you're doing. Like, this is not something, it's very serious, right? It's a complete lifestyle change. So you have to go into it with the mindset knowing that this is going to completely change your life. So I did 6 months of classes, and then, like, I was actually expecting that I was going to get my surgery in November, but I ended up, in November, they told me, oh yeah, I still had to do some testing. They had to do an endoscopy test, which is where they put some sort of tube inside your throat and they check your esophagus or something, and they also check your stomach. If I'm getting these terms wrong, just let me know. But they have to check to make sure that you don't get heartburns or reflux, because that is really common with this surgery. So I had to take that. I had to do that testing. I had to do a lot of blood work beforehand. And what else did I do? Yeah, and then I needed to do another class, or I needed to meet with my therapist again. Because when I met with my therapist, I met with them like really early on, but the insurance kind of needed me to meet with them like 2 to 3 months before my surgery. So I had to do all of that stuff. I had to meet with not only my bariatric surgeon and get testing for them, but also from my own doctor, which is like really important because they want to make sure that you establish a relationship with your own doctor throughout the process. So after doing all the classes and all the testing, then they told me my surgery date. So my surgery was scheduled for the 30th, as you guys have already seen, of January. So 1 week before my surgery, I had to start a full liquid diet. So I've realized that there are so many different programs, like there are some surgeries or some surgeons who will have their patients go 2 weeks liquid diet, which is where you're not eating anything, you're just drinking liquids. There are others who will do 3 weeks, or some will not even do the liquid diet. They'll just um, do the surgery. The purpose of the liquid diet is to flatten your liver, because your liver sits on top of your stomach. So it's to flatten your liver and also to empty your stomach of its contents, so that when you go to surgeries, they're going to cut it out. So that's the purpose of the liquid diet. And I guess every surgeon is different with how they want to do it. But my surgeon required that I do 1 week of liquid diet. That diet was very, very challenging. My last meal was actually a Popeyes. I was like, okay, since this is the last time I'm going to have this, I'm going to have me a Popeyes. So I had Popeyes and I had the spicy. I don't know why I got spicy, but I got it spicy. And then the next day I had to start my liquid diet. The first day was good. The second day sucked. Okay. I got emotional, and I had made tacos for my kids. And guess what I did? I ate 3 tacos. And it just kind of reminded me of why I'm doing this, because I have a tendency to just do too much, especially when I get emotional. So after that day, I told myself that I wouldn't really cheat on my diet again. Of course, I was really tempted. I felt like deprived. I really wanted to eat some foods, but I kind of stuck to it. And then I had my surgery, and then after surgery, I've already told you guys that I've had to do a liquid diet, and then a clear liquid diet, and now the full liquid diet. So that's the whole process of this thing. And I've already told you one of my whys was that I needed to lose a lot of weight. I was discouraged, and I needed a tool to help me with that. And this surgery has been that tool for me. So far, it has been 3 weeks now, and I have lost over 23 pounds. So my starting weight was 330 pounds, which is a lot. I'm not ashamed to tell you my weight, because, as I've already said, people's opinions are irrelevant in this issue. This is my body. This is where I am. Unfortunately, with the choices that I've made, this is where they've landed me. I am not ashamed of where I am, but I do want to be better. So that's why I am doing this, and that's why I'm sharing this with you, because I'm not the only one going through this. There are others who have also been in this place, or who want to go through this, and they need some perspective. So that's why I am putting that out there. But my starting weight was 330 pounds, 55 BMI, which is absolutely crazy. I am considered obese. Now my current weight, I weighed myself last night, and it was 307 pounds. I'm going to get weighed again when I go to my appointment on Friday, which is in 2 days. So I'll see what the weight says when I get there. But already I am feeling so much better. My back pain is like literally, it's non-existent. I don't want to say it's completely gone, but it is non-existent. Oh my gosh, dude, I feel so much better. The other day, I was able to walk out of my apartment and go all the way down, because I live on the second floor. I had to we have a garage, so I had to go walk all the way to the garage, which usually like puts me out. Like I get to my car feeling winded already, my back already hurts, and I need to sit down. But lately, I have not been feeling that at all. I have been doing household tasks. My house is a lot cleaner than it used to be, because now I can do things without feeling tired all the time. And I'm so happy. Like, this is literally not even a month, and I'm already feeling a little bit better. My eating has been really off, because I really want to eat some real food. I want eggs. I want meat. But of course, right now I can't really eat those things. And I'm not gonna lie, I have been cheating a little bit. But I have been eating, like, I'm eating very small portions, but I'm still energetic. The last few days though, I have been feeling a little tired. I'm also TMI on my period. It just started the other day, so now I'm just feeling exhausted all the time, but it is to be expected because I'm not getting as many nutrients in now. So my body, of course, is not getting all of the energy that it can get. So that is to be expected. But I am in such a better place. I thank God for that. My scars are healing. I do have like one scar that has been kind of paining me a little bit, and I think so I saw somewhere where it said the area where it hurts the most is probably where they like took out all of your the stuff from your stomach. So they cut your stomach open and they need to take it out of your body. So the scar that hurts the most is probably where they had to take it out. So yeah, but no, my scars are healing. Are healing. They were actually pretty small incisions, so yeah, those are gonna be able to heal and disappear in no time, God willing. I have been trying to get my walks in. I haven't been doing the best job at that. So I definitely want to work better at doing the walks because I really do not want to develop any blood clots, which is a risk that you can develop if you don't walk enough. I'm not even taking blood thinners, which I'm supposed to be doing. Um, when it comes to vitamins, I'm not really taking any right now. I actually decided to take vitamin B12 and iron yesterday because I was feeling kind of tired, but I don't start vitamins I think until the third week. So next week, I guess, is when I'm gonna start taking all the vitamins that I need to take as a result of this surgery, and I'll find out more about that on my appointment on Friday. But yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on so far. I'm gonna take you guys through the day to see what I eat. I haven't even had a sip of this yet because I'm talking, but this is what I'm gonna start my day with. I have been trying to get in as much water as possible, and then mostly what I eat is soup for lunch, soup for dinner, um, and I also do popsicles, sugar-free popsicles, which have been kind of good. I have been cheating a little bit, so sometimes I'll take a bite or two of the food that I make my kids, because it is pretty tempting. My hunger has come back, so I definitely do get hungry. I do get cravings, but my body cannot handle the same amount of foods that I used to handle before. Um, so yeah, so now it's just I can't do the things that I used to do. But yeah, so yeah, that's kind of what's going on. Oh yeah, so number one, I already told you guys like why I decided to do the surgery. It's because I needed the tool. This surgery is a tool. Also, I used to watch My 600 Pound Life. If you've seen that show, then you see all these people who are overweight, and you think, oh my gosh, why are they eating so much? Why won't they just stop eating? Like, I used to be one of the people that think that, like, if you just stop eating and exercise, you'd lose the weight. And now that I've been obese, I realize that it's not that easy. It's literally an addiction. You can be addicted to food and the way that it makes you feel. And that's kind of how I was. I was really addicted to it, I think, and I've realized that more now that I've been on this restrictive diet where I can't eat whatever I want. That's when I've just really begun to understand my addiction to food, because I think about all the food that I used to eat before and just how much I eat now. It's crazy. um, and just realizing why I used to eat the way that I used to eat, why I used to gravitate towards certain foods, instead of choosing a healthier versions, why I thought the way that I used to think. I've just really been thinking about that a lot now, um, being on this place. And if I hadn't done this, I think it would have been so much easier for me to just go back to my past habits. But now it's really hard to do that. I really literally cannot go out and get a cheeseburger no matter how much I want it right now, because of the kind of effect that it would have on my stomach. I can't really eat that much. And, you know, I also don't want to jeopardize myself, and also I don't want to sabotage my own results. You know, like I went through a really major surgery so that I can lose the weight. I don't want to jeopardize that by eating foods that I shouldn't be eating. Um, so that to me is something that kind of made me want to do this, because I needed something that would like just stop me, because I wasn't stopping myself, you know. So, and this surgery has already been doing that so far. Now I do realize that people do gain weight after surgery. People will go back to eating foods that they used to eat. I understand that. I think my biggest goal, and honestly I'm not gonna lie to you, that's one of my fears right now, is I really don't want to go back to the way that I used to be. Like, I'm literally afraid of that. Because I know myself. I know that I have, in the past, I've said I was going to do something, but then I never did it. And I went back to my previous choices. My goal right now is to kind of change my mindset and change my habit so that I don't go back to the way that I used to be. Like, this surgery for me was something that I wanted to do so that I can completely change my life. I don't want to be the same that I used to be in the past. I want to be completely different. So I intend on making better decisions, God willing, with God's help. I want to make better choices, better habits, so that I don't go back to the way that I used to be. But yeah, that's the other reason why I decided to do this surgery. Um, but yeah, I feel like I've kind of talked a lot, but I just wanted to kind of share those thoughts with you guys. I am really excited, and I pray that things continue to go well. I'm not really in any pain right now. When I got out of surgery, I didn't really have a lot of pain out of surgery, I had a lot of pain. When I got home, I didn't really have that much pain. I haven't really been vomiting. I've been taking food in okay. Even when I've cheated, the food hasn't really, well, I've kind of had some effects. You know, my stomach will, you know, complain a little bit about the food that I am taking. If I'm eating too fast or if I'm not chewing enough, it will complain about that. But I haven't really had any problems with vomiting or dehydration. Those are some of the biggest things when you're getting out of surgery. Is some people will vomit, they want to keep food down, they'll have nausea, they'll have some dehydration because they're not drinking enough water. So I've definitely been trying to be on top of my water intake so that I don't have that, because I don't want to go back to the hospital again. um, but when it comes to nausea, vomiting, I've not really been experiencing that, and I thank God for that. I haven't really been taking any of the medication that they told me to take out of the doctor, and I just haven't felt like I needed it. I do want to start taking one for gallbladder, because the more, like, if you lose weight too fast, you can develop gallstones, I think. And so to prevent that, you need to take the medication. So I need to start taking that. Also, what is the other thing? Also, definitely not encouraged to lift heavy, which has been hard. I am a single mom living alone. I definitely don't want to develop a hernia, but I'm trying not to lift too heavy items right now. But I feel good. Out like 2 weeks and I feel good. I don't feel sick. I don't feel like I have anything. I'm just feeling like I'm happy, and I'm anticipating just getting out of this liquid diet and going into another one. But I also, like, I don't know, I wanna eat some good food, but I'm also content where I am. I don't know, it's weird. But yeah, I'm gonna finish this. It's probably gonna take me like an hour to finish this, because I really don't like this protein I don't like it at all. But yeah, I'll kind of chat up with you guys when I am. Literally, it's 11:23. When I'm making my lunch, I'll show you guys what I'm having for lunch. Yeah, I really like adding the ice and the water to dilute it, because yeah, I don't like it. I feel like it's really thick. And then also I like to drink it in a nice cup, so I feel like I'm drinking anything other than a protein shake. Okay, so we are back home from pickup. I ended up having to run a few errands, and then I grabbed the kids some pizzas from Costco because I didn't want to have to pay like the whole Pizza Hut price, you know, for like slices we're not even gonna eat. So we just grabbed it from Costco. I am going to be having this Panera Bread broccoli cheddar soup. I've never actually had this before, but lately I have been enjoying their tomato soup was really good. So I really wanted to try this as well to see if I'm gonna like it. I really like the broccoli cheddar soup from Costco, but they don't have it right now. I think it's out of season, so that's why I'm doing this. But I'm going to warm it up. Usually what I do is that I warm it up, and I'm gonna use my immersion blender to blend it so that it's smooth, and that's what I'm gonna have for dinner. Okay, so this is the immersion blender that I use. It's by Mueller. I bought it the other time. I was telling you guys that I was gonna buy one, so I got it. I am just going to pulse it in here just to kind of smooth it out. Okay, so that did it. That did it. Okay guys, so as I've already shown you, this is what I'm gonna be having for tonight's dinner. I haven't tried it yet, but I am kind of still learning to recognize when my stomach is full. I'm realizing that when I'm full, sometimes I'll burp. I'll be burping a lot. Other times I'll just get this buildup of saliva. You know how you kind of sometimes when you're about to puke, or even after you puke, you just have this buildup of saliva and it just feels like you just want to keep spitting. So I kind of get that sensation when I've eaten too much. So I'm still kind of learning to kind of listen to my body and know when to stop. I definitely want to do small portions. If I'm still hungry, I do more. But yeah, so I'm gonna have this. I still need to finish that protein shake that I started earlier today. I'm probably gonna try to finish it before I go to bed, and then if I'm still kind of hungry, I might have a popsicle. But this is gonna be it for this video. I feel like it's been really long, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this here. If you like this video, be sure to like and comment, and if you're not yet subscribed, make sure you subscribe for more content like this. But yeah, I'm gonna eat my soup and I'll see you on another video. I've just been like, today I'm just really tired. Like my period is just really kicking on high gear right now, and I just want to go to bed. So I just want to eat and go to bed. So I'll talk to you guys another time.